By the end of this video, you will know how to buy your own VPS server in less than 10 minutes. This video is for anyone who wants to host websites, run applications, start a web hosting business, or simply needs more control than regular shared hosting can offer. But before we buy one in this video, let me quickly explain to you what VPS actually is. Imagine you live in a large apartment building. Now, shared hosting is like living in the same apartment with other people. Let's take a Nigerian university scenario for an example. Let's say you live in a hostel, and in your hostel room, you actually have other roommates living in the same room apartment with you. Now, in this scenario, the hostel generally represents a server, and your room is actually a part of the server which you actually don't own completely. You share it with other students whom you regard to as your roommates. When any of your roommates is actually making those midnight calls with their lover, of course, the rest of the roommates are being disturbed. And also, when someone spills water on the floor and forgets to clean it up, any other person can actually sleep due to that. A VPS, on the other hand, is like having your own apartment in the same building, but all to yourself. You still share the building itself, but your particular apartment is being owned by you alone. Now, you can feel free to make your midnight calls with your lover. And of course, if you spill water on the floor, it can affect just only you. Your space, your electricity are reserved just for you. And you have much more control over what you do in your apartment. Well, that's exactly why developers, businesses, and growing websites choose VPS hosting. Now, let me show you how to buy one from HostCreed. When you open up your browser, head to hostcreed.com. From here, you can click on Client Area. Go ahead and log into your HostCreed account. And right now, I'm logged into my HostCreed account. Over here, I've already gotten a domain name for this purchase. But if you have not gotten a domain name, do not bother. I will also show you how to add domain name to your cart. But I've already gotten the domain name which I'm going to use for this order. So I'll head back to the order tab. Now I'm going to scroll all the way down. Over here, I'll click on Order New Service. And the service that we're going to order is obviously a virtual private server, the VPS. Okay, so I'm going to select from this sidebar over here a virtual private server. And from this page, you can see the different plans that HostCreed offers. You can go through the plans one after the other, and you can make your choice depending on which one you can afford. Over here, I'm going to go with the VPS Byte. Now you can see it has the 75GB SSD storage, and it has 4 CPU cores, the 8GB RAM, unmetered bandwidth, also full root access. Now after purchasing this VPS, I'm going to log into the root access right here. Okay, so I'll scroll all the way down. You can take a look at the whole features it has. So I'm going to click on Order Now. Now, if you already don't have a domain name, this is the stage where you can search up a domain name and register along with the VPS order. But I already have a domain name, so I'm going to select I will use my existing domain and update name servers. This last option over here. So let me quickly copy up my domain name. Then I'll come here and then I'm going to paste my domain name over here. Since I already have the .shop, I'm going to remove that. Over here, I'm going to enter shop. And then I click on use. And over here, we're going to choose a billing cycle. By default, the billing cycle is monthly, but you can as well choose yearly. Okay, so I'm going to leave it on monthly. And over here, it says configure your server. The host name, of course, you're going to have to enter a host name. So by default, it's going to drag in your email address. I'm going to remove that. And then I'm going to type in a host name. Host name simply means the name your VPS server is going to be known for. So you can enter anything. It actually does not have any right or wrong. So over here, I'm going to use right here, I'm going to use srov.mydomainname. And then you can set up a root password while ordering the VPS. So over here, I'm going to enter a root password. And then for the name servers, you're going to enter a prefix for the name servers. You can just call it NS1 or NS2. You can call it NS3, NS4. You can call it NS1, NS10. It actually has no right or wrong. So basically, you're making things up yourself. Okay, so I'm going to call my own NS1. And over here, I will also call this NS2. So that name server 1, name server 2. I think it's pretty basic. So over here, it says additional information. The storage type is obviously the NVMe, okay, by default. So I'm going to scroll up and then I'll click on continue. And there we have the last process for this order. If you have any promo code, you can just go ahead and impute that over here. And apart from that, I'm going to click on checkout. and then we should head over to the payment page. And of course, the choose account, of course, my account is right here. And for the payment details, of course, if you have any account credit, you're going to have to select this one right here. I do not have any account credit at the moment, so I'm going to select do not apply any credit. Of course, after selecting that, you can see the payment options pop up. So we have the Paystack, the crypto muse for cryptocurrency guys, okay? And we have the bank transfer as well as the Flutterwave. I'm just going to use the Paystack. And then of course I can enter any additional information if I have any, but most importantly I have to agree to their terms of service and then solve this little captcha right here, and we're pretty good to go. So if I click on the complete order button, we should head over to the payment, right? And now you can see the Paystack payment model. Here we have the Zap card. I just like using the transfer option because it's pretty fast, okay? I've just grabbed my phone over here, so I'm going to make the transfer immediately right in this video. So basically, I have a one-time account details generated by Paystack, and then I'm going to have to make the payment into this account in a given time frame. You can see that's 29 minutes or whatever, okay? So quickly, I'm going to make the payment right now from my bank application. Okay, the payment is just confirmed from my app, and you can see that right here. Automatically it has detected the payment immediately, and there we go, payment is successful. Okay, so I've received a lot of confirmation from my email, and there we go, my order is now being processed, and it typically takes 1 minute or 2 for my VPS to be ready. And there we go, the order is now complete. So as I click on the continue to client area, then quickly let me show you the email I just got. As if I open up gmail.com, and here we have it. You have the new server information over here. So if I click on that, you can basically see the information we have right here. Okay, we basically have the main IP address and we have the root password. Now, of course, we have completely ordered for the VPS server, and there we have the details to the server. Now, let's go ahead and SSH into the server using PuTTY software. If you want to get PuTTY software, just go over to a new tab and type in PuTTY right here. Here you have putty.org. Go ahead and click on the putty.org information and go ahead and click on this download PuTTY right here. You're going to download PuTTY onto your PC. Now, after downloading the PuTTY, you actually don't have to install anything, okay? It's just a file that you just need to open up. Now, I'm going to search for PuTTY right here. And then you can see I have putty.exe, okay? So I'm going to run it. And then here we have PuTTY, we have the host name or the IP address. So let me quickly grab the IP address or the host name of my new server. And then over here, I'm going to copy the main IP address. I'll head back to PuTTY, and of course, I'm going to paste in my IP address over here. And the port is going to be the port 22. And there we have the connection type as SSH. Of course, I'm going to leave it at SSH. And over here, I'm going to click on open. Now I'm getting this notice because it's actually our first time to SSH into this server using this PC. Of course, I'm going to click on accept. And over here, it's asking for the login as. Of course, we are trying to log in as the root. So I'm going to type in root and press enter. And over here, it's asking for the server password. So I'm going to grab the password quickly. And if you have to paste your password in, now if you just right click, the password is already pasted. So I'm going to click on enter. And there we have it. We have successfully logged into our server. You can see that. Now our server is ready for installation, building up our website, and every other thing we need this server for. As if I do an ls. So right now you can see that our VPS server is firing and is ready for setup. Thank you for watching this video. I hope that right now you've learned how to buy your own VPS server from HostCreed, and I hope it's pretty simple, right? And so if you enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up. If you have any question as well, leave it in the comments section. And if you're new to my YouTube channel, please hit the subscribe button and don't forget to turn on the notification for future videos. I'll see you in the next one. Goodbye for now.